Okay, here we go. One of these guys is a time traveler. Can you guess who? There's a smartphone on the floor. It fell out of this guy's pocket. So he's the time traveler. Miss Charles is a famous chemist. Someone kidnapped her from her own lab. The police study the crime scene and find no evidence, other than a piece of paper with abbreviations for chemical elements and molecules. They question the only people who came to her lab on the day of the kidnapping: fellow scientist Nicholas, her boyfriend Austin, and her sister Alice. The police arrest one of the witnesses right away. How did they know who it was? There's a very obvious clue on the piece of paper. If you combine the abbreviations of the chemical substances, you'll get a name: OSTIN. George fell from a 100-foot ladder, but he didn't get hurt. How is this possible? Well, he was on the first step. Leah is sunbathing at the beach. She takes a little nap. Then she wakes up and finds out that her precious antique bracelet is gone. Leah gets furious. She finds 7 suspects at the beach. One of them is the thief. Can you guess who? Only the fisherman could have stolen it without leaving any footprints on the sand. Shelley and Kelly are sisters. Shelley lives alone, while Kelly lives with her boyfriend. Can you guess who is who? The woman on the left looks like she's making a meal for one person. She's Shelley. Meanwhile, the woman on the right has a big pot full of soup. So she's Kelly. Take a look at this picture. How many ways can you read the word tiger? Tiger can be read in 60 ways in the given picture. The easiest way to count is to start with the letter T in the center, and then move to the neighboring letter vertically or horizontally. Peter is exploring old caves outside the city. Suddenly, he gets trapped in a mysterious dungeon. There are 3 ways out, but only one of them is safe. Behind the first door, there's a raging fire. Behind the second door, there's acid rain, which could melt any substance within seconds. Behind the third door, there's a huge brown bear that hasn't eaten in 2 years. Which way should Peter choose? He should enter the third door. No animal can go for 2 years without food. An important final exam is taking place in the local college. One of the students is cheating. Can you spot who? It's this guy. He has answers on his arm. Jules is making her way through the forest. She can see the river ahead, but before she reaches it, Jules needs to solve a problem with a pack of wolves. They're slowly surrounding Jules. She comes up with 3 ideas. Press against the tree and quickly climb it, use matches to make a fire on the ground and scare away the wolves, and the third idea is to splash water in different directions. What's the best course of action? Wolves are afraid of fire, but Jules doesn't have enough time to make it. And water is useless in this case, so Jules should find a tall tree and climb it. Emperor Kyle rules one faraway galaxy. He looks after all the planets in it. One day, someone broke into his palace and stole the blueprint of a new gadget. This gadget should create the first planet with oxygen. Emperor Kyle is sure that the robber is among the kings who rule the largest planets in his galaxy. He immediately calls them for interrogation. King from Planet M says, "I was too busy recently. The locals on my planet are moving to a new apartment district." King from Planet B replies, "There was a fire on my planet. I put the fire out on my own. Thankfully, it's over now." And the ruler of Planet Q says, "I've been feeling really sick recently, so I didn't even want to fly to this meeting." Who is lying? It's the king from Planet B. As we mentioned, there's no oxygen on any of the planets in this galaxy. This means there can be no fire. Nora arrives at her office early in the morning. Wow! Someone left a fruit basket on the desk. Oh no, did I forget someone's birthday? She works with 3 colleagues, Tyler, Chris, and Amanda. Nora checks their profiles to find out who's having a birthday today, but nobody. All the co-workers arrive later and Nora questions them. Tyler says, "I've nothing to do with this basket. I'm allergic to most fruits." Chris says, "Give me a break. I was partying all night, so I didn't have time to send silly gifts." And Amanda says, "Wow, I think it was Chris. He's totally crushing on you. He confessed to me last week." Who's lying? Tyler. Take a look at the takeaway smoothie that he's holding. It's full of fruits, so he lied about his allergy. Holly's walking down the street. Suddenly, someone snatches a bag from her hands and runs away. Luckily, it happened right in front of the police department. A policeman on the porch notices the crime, and he begins to chase the thief, who runs into the local hospital. It's very crowded here. Can you help the policeman find the thief among these people? There's definitely something wrong with this guy. He's holding stuff that belongs to different doctors: a dentist, an ophthalmologist, and a surgeon. The thief tried too hard to pretend to be a doctor. Andrew and Rose are getting married. They're looking for the perfect place to celebrate. Their agent shows the guys 4 options. Can you help them choose the best one? Let's take a look at the first option. Some chairs have missing legs. It doesn't seem safe. Snakes are crawling in the flower decoration in the 3rd space. And there's a water puddle around the bathroom in the 4th restaurant. So, Andrew and Rose should pick the second option. Luke invites his best friend Nancy to the restaurant. He's very nervous because he wants to ask her to be his girlfriend. They finish a delicious dessert, and Luke is about to ask the question. Suddenly, Nancy's phone rings. She leaves the table. In a couple of minutes, she returns, and Luke notices the difference in Nancy right away. She has a vampire bite on her neck and sharp teeth. Luke wants to catch the vampire who did it. He finds 4 suspects. Who bit Nancy? These 2 people have red lipstick on their faces. They were just kissing. And the chef is making a strawberry cake. So this guy is a vampire. Alex runs a small shoe repair shop. On Friday night at around 9 p.m., Alex leaves his office and goes to the parking lot. Oh no! Someone scratched his car. Alex questions 3 witnesses to figure out who did it. Sandra says, "I was heading to the coffee shop to get some espresso. I can't sleep. I have to get ready for my finals. Mike says, I spent all day at the farmer's market. That was awesome. You should check it out too. It's held every Sunday. And Nina says, my car is over here and it's fine. I don't know who scratched yours because I just arrived. One of them is lying. Can you guess who? Mike. He said the farmer's market was held every Sunday, but it's Friday night. Claire is having an audition today, but first she needs to fix her car to go there. 3 mechanics offer their help, but 2 of them are fake mechanics. Can you spot who exactly? The second guy's watch looks pretty expensive. It's too risky to wear them while working. And the third guy's nails are too long for this job. Claire should pick the first guy. Frank is a private investigator. He receives a task to secretly check this office. Can you spot Frank? Over here. What about this location? Can you find Frank? He's hiding in a trash bin. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.